resolution recognizing Elizabeth Sandoval upon retirement for 23 years of service to the County of San Luis Obispo. Whereas Elizabeth Sandoval started working for the County of San Luis Obispo Public Health Department from 1985 to 1991 as an intermediate typing clerk. She moved out of the area and came back to work for the Public Health Department on August 20th, 2000 as a senior typist clerk and now as an administrative assistant 3 until her retirement. And whereas Elizabeth designed and created pamphlets and flyers, coordinated sponsors for various outreach, training events, and county health fairs. And whereas Elizabeth worked hand in hand with General Hospital Maternity Wards data system that tracked all babies delivered. And whereas Elizabeth worked in different public health programs such as tuberculosis, communicable disease, women, infants, and children, immunization, California Children's Services, childhood lead poisoning prevention program, child health and disability prevention, and medical therapy program. Which programs didn't you serve in? And whereas Elizabeth's can-do and positive attitude was a role model for staff in times of innumerable staff shortages and temporary reassignments, and through H1N1 Influenza and the COVID pandemic. And whereas, in a time of hysteria, Elizabeth did a lot of behind-the-scenes admin work by submitting H1N1 administrative statistics into the state registry and did much preparation for H1N1 school-based clinics and public health department point-of-distribution sites during October to December of 2009. And whereas, in 2009, the immunization program started the adult hepatitis vaccine program, and Elizabeth completed all orders and reports to the state and trained staff from Grover Beach and San Luis Obispo sites on how to complete their own orders in the future. And whereas Elizabeth has processed thousands of child health and disability prevention PM 160 referral forms for the CHDP program yearly from 2010 to 2017, and assisted public health nurses in identifying children who need care coordination services. And whereas Elizabeth has worn many hats and worked different positions throughout the different public health programs to alleviate staffing shortages, always with a smile on her face, providing outstanding support to the team. I can see that smile now. Whereas Elizabeth has shown to care deeply for staff and also the children she has built a connection with at the medical therapy units. She is the first point of contact with families, which means she is widely recognized and leads a positive and warm welcome to everyone. And whereas after contributing 23 years of dedicated service, Elizabeth has decided to retire to spend time with her husband Daryl and her son Josiah. And whereas on behalf of the entire Children's Medical Services team, we would like to express sincere appreciation to Elizabeth for her years of contribution to public health. Now, therefore, be it resolved and ordered that the Board of Supervisors of the County of San Luis Obispo, State of California, does hereby recognize Elizabeth Sandoval and commends her for her 23 years of dedication to the county's mission. Be it also resolved that Elizabeth Sandoval is wished the best of health, happiness, and fulfillment in her retirement. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Supervisor Prashong and the Board of Supervisors. This is amazing. I was 25 years old when I started with the San Luis Obispo Public Health Department. I know that I was the youngest employee at the Paso Robles Public Health Department, and now I think I'm the oldest, and I don't know how that happened, but it did, and it was very fast. Like, I've learned so much. Like Mr. Paulding said, I worked many outreaches and departments, and very fulfilling, and just loved my job. I loved everything about it, working with the public, working with the kids and the children, and learning so much. I was from well baby clinics in Cambria to the most recently medical therapy unit at the Paso Robles unit in San Luis Obispo. I will close this chapter of my life with a great appreciation for our public health agency and our public health workers, from administrative assistants to our public health nurses, occupational and physical therapists, for our medical therapy aides, medical assistants, doctors, and so much more. Employees and many other dedicated workers in our public health agency. I believe we provide a tremendous service to our local Central Coast community. My plan is to spend more time with my family, my friends, and my church. I would love to learn how to grow a garden without killing the plants. That's a really big goal. I will spend more time in the kitchen cooking for my family, my friends, my coworkers, because I will still see them, and my church, which I love to do. I am blessed to have had the opportunity to have worked with such wonderful people and wonderful coworkers. I plan to travel and check things off my bucket list. I have made lifelong friends and have wonderful memories with my coworkers. My heart is full, and I'm very happy. Thank you so much. Thank you.
We're going to have additional public comment now, so please.
Thank you. My name is Francesca Peterson, and I have had the absolute pleasure of working with Liz. She has been an absolute star on our Children's Medical Services team for over a decade, and obviously collectively with the Public Health Department and the county for over 2 decades. She always has a smile on her face, as you see, and an outstanding positive attitude that is contagious and brings everybody's spirits up. Liz exemplifies our whatever it takes culture and has always stepped up in our time of need to do absolutely anything that's needed by our team and our programs and our clients. Liz is an outstanding representative for public health and the County of San Luis Obispo. She has coordinated and attended many outreach events over the years and always works hard to serve our community and our clients. Liz is our right hand, and I'm feeling it. She anticipates needs, she takes initiative, she problem solves, and she provides excellent support to our team. Most recently, Liz stepped up into our medical therapy units as the first point of contact for our clients, greeting them with a warm smile and a welcoming atmosphere, filling in for therapy aides that are out of the office on leave. Liz learned new tasks and took on some very complex duties to meet the needs of the medical therapy unit, of our physical and occupational therapists, and our clients and their families. Liz has always done an exemplary job, and she will be greatly missed as a key member of our Children's Medical Services team. We wish her the very best in her well-deserved retirement. Thank you, Liz.
I have one more speaker slip, Dr. Penny Bornstein. And if you'd like to speak on this item, please submit a slip. Doctor.
Good morning. Liz has moved back to her seat, which is appropriate because she likes to be in the background. But she's one of these unspoken heroes of the Public Health Department and the county at large. I really got to know Liz first when I came because we were on the cusp of the 2009 pandemic. It was a pandemic. It was H1N1. Anyone remember that? Fortunately, that one really was reasonably well contained. But we didn't need 100 disaster services workers. We only needed Liz Sandoval. I just wanted to say a few words of thank you to her. I know she's gone on since then in the subsequent 13 years to do wonderful things in children's medical services, in lead, in the medical therapy program, children's health disabilities prevention program, and we are all grateful for her her can-do attitude and her wondrousness as she works with staff and clients. So thank you, Liz.
Thank you. Any additional public comment? Seeing none, I'll close public comment. I'll bring it back to the board for comments. Supervisor Ortiz-Lake.
Okay, I'll start. Well, Liz, I really loved everything that you said, and of course, everything we learned about you today. And you're really the kind of person that really illustrates the importance of what government can do for people's lives. So many times, a lot of critics think that nothing happens or we don't do anything, etc. And your touching of families and children in so many ways is so critically important. And so on behalf of those kids and those families, thank you very much for your service, and go out and spread your joy into the next chapter of your life.
Supervisor Arnold?
Yeah, and Elizabeth, I want to wish you well in your retirement years. everything you listed sounds really fun, all the things on your list. But I had to smile when I was reading that you back in the day were working the data system for General Hospital's maternity ward. That was such a fabulous, both my kids were born in General Hospital, and I remember how great it all was. So I guess our lives must have touched back then, and here we are all these years later. So thanks for all your years of service to the county.
Supervisor Gibson.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Liz, thank you, and best in your retirement. As the resolution was read, I was struck by the incredible variety of things you have done, all in the service of this county's children. And for that, I thank you, and indeed, you have a full heart, and you have displayed it admirably over so many years. So congratulations.
Supervisor Paulding.
Thank you, Liz, and your dedication to our county is clear. Thank you for sticking with it for all these years and serving in the way that you did, and do enjoy your retirement.
And Liz, I'll just tell you, I think you're a superhero. You know, a doctor said hero, but I'll just call you a superhero. So thank you for your years of service to this community and for everything you've done. Thank you. With that.